Geni Sklyar, I'm so excited for us to go over the fundamentals of Alignable. Now, we're working on yours, which is a free Alignable. I want to tell people Alignable is optimized for the paid service. So they give you a few intro free things, and you've done an excellent job in just setting up your profile. So, talk a little bit about what you did on your profile.
First of all, you have to make sure that you do your profile, present yourself. It's like your billboard. So the best thing to do is making sure that your banner is very clear, concise, and make sure that people can read it. Make sure you have a picture, your picture. So and it's been updated. So your picture is right here on the left where you will click edit profile right here and you can add the picture.
And
Also,
I'm an advocate of making sure it's a picture of you because it's building relationships with people. Also, the image at the top, you may wanna look at it on a phone or a desktop, but a lot of people right now are still using Alignable on a desktop, so you have a little bit more room. Many don't know there's an app, and they aren't using it as heavily on the app at the moment. So, yeah, I wanna make sure get a picture versus a logo. You're building relationships with other people on Alignable. So having just your logo there, and if you want a logo, kind of your name is a bit of your logo there, and you see you have that up in the graphic. So that's excellent.
so and also it could get confusing. So you have a banner, you have a profile picture, and here's you see guys, this is a logo here, which I put
Yes.
another picture. So people want to see your smiling face and you want to be relatable so they can like and trust you. So have as many pictures of you as you possibly can and specifically smiling pictures so when they can look they know who they're talking about. If I see somebody's logo, that's great, but I have no idea who I'm talking to. So so glad you pointed out, Martin. That's a great tip.
Excellent. And then the contact information, one thing I'll say is it doesn't have an email there. But it does have your phone number. And I recommend putting a business phone number, whatever phone number you don't mind being on the web. So if for some reason you only use a cell phone and then you only use that for people you know, don't put that on. Get a business phone number you can use, and you can even get that set up if you need to. And then website, make sure you have that information. Get that contact information here. If you'll scroll down, you see some analytics on your page, which is pretty exciting. They didn't originally even share that at the free level. So you have a little bit about
Right here.
seeing, yeah, seeing who's looking at your page and how many people have viewed it. So you're getting a good level of viewing right now. And then your ideal customer. This one you want to take some time to fill in. Think about who is your best customer because Alignable is all about building allies to refer to versus just your next customer. Like the way I say it is, it's your next golden goose. It's not your golden egg. You're talking to other business owners and building relationships so you can refer them and they can refer you. That's where this is so helpful. And that's the biggest misconception of Alignable is they get on it and they're going, I'm just hunting for customers. I'm not hunting for strategic allies. And it was designed to be people within 5 miles of your own business. That's the original design of Alignable. So whenever you hit a wall in Alignable, you go, why doesn't it have this? Ask if their goal is to encourage building alliances. That might be why that wall's there. And so here you have a nice description of your ideal customer and then who you want to be referred
And
to.
if you
And
click here, it
yep,
will expand. So people see the first three, but if they want to see the rest of them, you can click all and then you see the rest of them.
excellent. And make
Okay.
sure to fill those in. And then what business can you partner with? Again, remember that's the basic concept of Alignable is
Yeah, so you write a description, and then if things change when our business continuously evolve, you always, if anything change, you come here, click edit, and just change it up. and frequently check your profile, making sure it's accurate. Like I know in the last couple of weeks, I have no idea how many changes I make. At least 7 or 8, maybe 10. I forgot to do this. Oh, let me add this, and so
Yep. Now
forth.
you went past tags. Go back. Let's make sure they stop there and go
Yep,
over tags.
yep.
So you'll see you have tags and just read the instructions. It tells you what to put in there. So make
Eh,
sure you put that in.
Yeah, detect the type of business that match your ideal partner. The more specific you are, the better matches you get. And then again, show all 8. Here's right here. And then they'll tell you, oh, we found 100 plus ideal partner matches based on your tags. And then you can click here and see who is that.
And this is the most important thing to fill out. People will get on Alignable and not put a picture of that. They won't fill it out. And they'll start connecting and then wonder why people aren't responding to them. This is the number one place to start. Fill take it takes some time, but take the time and fill it out. And then about us, go ahead and scroll that down. And integrated in Alignable is a lot of little things look that are using AI now. They have that all through Alignable, so it even has some tools to help you. You see that generate elevator pitch. They're tools to help you. I recommend first do your best to do it yourself and personalize it, make sure it's in your voice, and then you might see what the tools would do. But make sure it matches your voice. So someone meets you, they have an experience of you from the moment they see this page. And you've done a great job talking about your business and what you have to offer here.
And I went and add for people to make it easier at the end of about me, I added my calendar link to schedule 30 minutes consultation with me. And also since I'm a podcaster, I want people to not to have to guess or trying to figure out how to listen to it. So here's my YouTube link. Next is product and services we offer. And again, look like they're showing up first 3 of anything, and then
Yep.
you click here, and there's the rest of them. And then Martin was gracious enough because he knows me now. See, Martin and I, you can't just have immediate connection. How long it's been now? One meeting after another meeting after another meeting. You have to get to know people, and after a while, they will give you a recommendation. You'll give them recommendation, and you help each other send referrals and any other collaboration or co-creation.
One thing about referrals is start giving them. First, see if there's anyone you know. When you join Alignable, it lets you upload your email list. If you choose to do that, make sure to only select the people you want to connect to that first of all are already on Alignable. Second, you believe would welcome an invite to it. uh, we've had a few people that have just uploaded a massive email and invited everyone, and their let's see, their ex-wife, someone they don't like was on it, someone they had a fight was in that email. And they were pretty upset. And I said, I didn't tell you to do that. I said, think through each one of the connections. Don't pray and spray out there. So just know you can select them all. I don't recommend it. I go think about people you want to be connected to or people that are in your email list that you'd be glad to give a recommendation to.
That's an important point. If you just blindly upload all like a thousand people on your email list, there may be somebody you didn't want to invite to your
Right.
network. And then what?
Yeah, and what you'll see is it gives you an area for the people who are already on Alignable. So that's where you want to start. Oh, I didn't know John Doe's on Alignable. I like John Doe. I've worked with him. Let's connect to him. Oh, Susie, she's on Alignable. And then connecting to those people first before you connect to people you don't know or inviting it to people that aren't on Alignable. No problem in doing that. Just make sure you're going to work with them and help them out with it. So let's scroll down. We have, oh, you have a holiday promotion here, which is excellent.
Yeah, any promotions you
Yep.
want?
Yep.
And then product and services is extremely important. That's how people know what you do, especially if you go to any networking event, whether you have a few minutes and then they look you up and say, "Okay, well, that's what they do." Oh, I didn't even know they do all of that because in 5 to 7 minutes, you can't really talk about it, and you really shouldn't talk about it. You should be connecting them on a personal level, and of course, if the conversation come up, what usually will naturally comes up, you will tell them what you do, but you don't start with it. So that's where the opportunity for them to go back and say, "Oh, that's what she does. Oh, I didn't know." Because most of the time, that shouldn't be your purpose, actually. The purpose is should be connecting on a personal level and develop those referral partners.
You got it. Absolutely. And you've done a nice job. Put a picture in here. This is one area that I say it's fine to use stock art. Just make sure you have permission to use it. Don't just find it on Google. That's stealing. Use a site that gives you royalty free, or you're a paid service where you have photos. Make sure those photos are you have permission to use on the web. And you've done a nice job having a picture with each one. So this is really good.
Yeah, that's the services we provide, the marketing roadmap, Google Business, and website optimization, crafting social media, also video production services, and done for you podcasting program.
Yep. And you're excellent at it. And then we have the gallery, and I love this. This is where do not put any stock art in this. This needs to be real photos, and you've done a great selection of images of your pages, your handout that you give, and with that's a nice resource, and really even showing, look, I can go there. It is. That's one of the handouts you give, which are delightful with tips and the QR codes. And then if you'll go to one of the other pictures, and then it shows pictures of that you can do on site and on outdoor. And you've got your gear set up for doing recordings.
I even went and took a main page screen of my website
Yep.
with the personal message. My website have my personal message and my story, my background. So everywhere you look for me, you will see my face. People know who I am. I don't hide behind the screen. That's
Yeah.
not what we do.
Yeah. It's wonderful. And then scroll down further, and then activity, it's showing your activity. And one of the great ways to build relationships is to ask honest questions and respond to questions others have asked. So here you can see the activity that's going on your page, which is excellent. I'm going to take a moment, and I'm going to switch over and show your page from my perspective, because that's always good to see. So let me
That's
switch one
excellent.
moment. Now I'm seeing your profile. Excellent. And uh, this is from the perspective of my account. So you can see it. Then I can see mutual connections you have, which is really cool, on the right hand side. And then your ideal customer, who you want to be referred to. This is really helpful is if you have a friend where you can look from their perspective back at your page. The team of you and your husband works with in the business too. And then about us, you saw that before. I'm just showing the perspective from what's I see of your page. So we saw the promotions, we see the products and services, and the pictures, and then recent activity. So this gives you a view of how it looks to another person. So this is excellent.